What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and the big question you guys have been asking me is, where is the wrestling code? Shout out to Mike Tarver because he's been on me more than anybody else, but I'm waiting for an update just like all of you guys are. I did reach out to Virtual Basement, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the updates we do have. Don't forget to drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on any pro wrestling game. Let's get to that.
Run, boy, they coming on.
All right, before we get into it, if you guys want to keep up with my daily goings or the nonsense that goes on in my head, or if you want to reach out to me for any reason, you can follow me on the website formerly known as Twitter at KennyBomb4K. Send me a message if you want and I'll follow you back. But the last time we visited the Virtual Basement, we got confirmation that Lisa Varon, Victoria will be included in the wrestling code. Ever since then, we got pretty much another update that showed Mickie James working with the wrestling code. I don't know if she was doing motion capture or not because we really didn't see it. Doesn't look like she's doing any mocap, but we saw Mickie James doing it up with the people from the wrestling code. And we also got a new character model reveal. We're excited to share a glimpse of Nakoma Tala. Sorry if I said that wrong. Great Warrior Wolf in wrestling code. Take a look at these fierce 3D renders. We love to hear your thoughts on this addition. Comment below. Now, I gotta tell y'all this. The character models in this game look absolutely beautiful. I love the way the blue pops on the attire, but it's not just the blue. It's like the whole color palette they use. You look at the wristbands, you see the blue and the black leather, and then you look at the shoes, and it kind of looks like a black suede. Even the color of her skin has a unique, realistic, smooth-like look to it, and if everything built around these character models look as good as this character model looks, then I think they killed it when it comes to the graphics department. Something I thought only 2K would be able to pull off, but it looks like the folks at Virtual Basement actually got it down pat. Now, they got a few more pictures here we could take a look at, and one thing that stands out on this one is the fact that that tattoo actually looks like a tattoo. On a lot of these wrestling games or a lot of these games where you can create your own player, the tattoos kind of look like they're just painted on and they don't look good at all. I think the tattoo actually blends in with the skin in a perfect way also. Check out the shadows behind the flap. They're doing it up, y'all. It's taking a while for us to get some updates, but check the details on the elbow. Even on this one, you can see the details on her knees. When it comes to graphics, I think that's a big thing they are focusing on, and maybe that's why it's taking us a while to get these updates, because they're working. Look at her legs. I don't know if that's hair you can see on the legs. It's not saying the woman has hairy legs, but sometimes it's time to shave, nothing wrong with that. Sometimes maybe she doesn't want to shave. I don't know. But you can just see the texture on her legs, y'all. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. So there we go. The model we have revealed for the day. And if this game turns out to look anything like this, and I mean, sometimes y'all know they'll do the bait and switch. But if this is actually what we're looking at, then again, graphics department has been conquered. So let's see what else we have to review since the last time we took a look at this. Adam Bomb has been confirmed. Shout out to Adam Bomb is in the building. Prepare for a nuclear impact. Wrestling legend Real Brian Clark, aka Adam Bomb, is detonating in the wrestling code. Brace yourself as this explosive icon reignites the ring with his unmatched power. Are you ready for the blast? Sound off below. I'm not going to click show more because it's just going to open up the post, and I think we pretty much got what we needed from there. So yeah, y'all, Adam Bomb has been confirmed. Maybe that's going to be our main fighter. I don't know. We got to keep the bombs going. So this isn't really an update. Wrestlers that we've already known have been in the game. Today is an exciting day. So this was on September 13th. Today is an exciting day at the motion capture studio. If you know, then you know. Money, yeah. That could only mean JTG has now been confirmed for the wrestling code. And not only that, he will be doing his own motion capture as well. Do we have any other updates? So this is not pertaining to the wrestling code, and here we have our Kurt Angle confirmation. So this is where we are right now. Everybody's asking me for updates. This is what we have when it comes to updates on the wrestling code. Am I worried? Now, we were expecting an early release in 2023. And if you ask me, based on how things look right now, that's not going to happen. If it does happen, it may be extremely limited where we might only get 2 wrestlers to play as. And to be honest with you, if that happens, I'm fine with it. I just want to see exactly what this game feels like, and I really want to see exactly what this game looks like. Because let's see the last time we've actually seen the gameplay. The last time we saw gameplay from the Wrestling Code, we got to keep going. We're at November of last year. I think we may have passed it. I think it was actually this video right here. This was the last time we saw gameplay from the Wrestling Code. And it actually shows this video was posted on October 6th of 2022. Right now, it's September 24th, so it's almost been a year since we've last seen the Wrestling Code. I think it's time for them to pop back out, y'all. Maybe they're going with yearly updates, and maybe things just aren't ready right now as they are, which, you know what, it's fine. We saw what happened with AEW Fight Forever. When we rushed release, we rushed for an update, we rushed and rushed and rushed. We ended up playing that game for like 2 months, and now everybody's complaining that there's no content in AEW Fight Forever. Do we want that same thing to happen to the Wrestling Code? I say absolutely not. I want to play this game more than anybody else because I was hoping AEW Fight Forever gave us our wrestling fix, but unfortunately, they just didn't deliver on that. So now we got to look forward to our next wrestling games. And next up, I would think, is the Wrestling Code. Behind that, we have Ultra Pro Wrestling. Now, can Ultra Pro Wrestling actually beat the Wrestling Code to release? If it does, again, I don't mind, because I want this game to be as good as it can be. When it comes to a WWE 2K competitor, this is it. This is it. Ultra Pro Wrestling is not a WWE 2K competitor. AEW Fight Forever had a good chance to be something different, but AEW Fight Forever, unfortunately, is not a WWE 2K competitor. When people saw AEW Fight Forever, they were saying, oh, this game looks like it's on PlayStation 2, Nintendo 64, or whatever. Graphically, the game just couldn't stand up to a 2K. And that's fine. You know what? Graphics aren't everything. When it comes to gameplay, I think AEW Fight Forever does excel. I think AEW Fight Forever has a great system. And if they come out with another one on top of that, I think they will win. But right now, the game just lacks content. It lacks updates. It lacks communication. So that's where they really hurt. But I think they were really good in the gameplay department. If the Wrestling Code can nail it when it comes to the gameplay department, I think they will stand up next to WWE 2K. Why? Because the game looks great. It's a different graphic style, but it looks maybe just as good as 2K does? Okay, not just as good as 2K does. That was kind of crazy. But this doesn't look low budget at all, and it does have the chance to stand up there when it comes to quality wrestling games. Now, as I stated earlier, I did reach out to Virtual Basement to see if we can get an update on the Wrestling Code. Here's what I asked. Hey, are we still on track to get another look at the Wrestling Code this year? I keep getting comments like this under my videos, so I'm going to do a quick video update soon. Here was the comment I got. Yo, what's good with the Wrestling Code? And this is something I see all the time. Shout out to George Batista. And they left me on red. That's what I'm telling y'all. We got to wait until they give us something, because they're not going to give us something before they're ready to give us something. But maybe they'll be ready to show us something or give us some information in October, since it has been a year since the last time we've seen the game. Are y'all still waiting on this? Do y'all think this game is real? Let me know in the comment section. Thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.